and today I'll be sharing with you a bean shaksuka recipe. And with me I have...
Hi, I'm Kat here, okay, and today I'll be sharing with you a very traditional dessert called the Durian Sarawak and Sarabai.
Okay, sounds very interesting.
Thank
I can
you.
smell the durian already. Okay, so for a start, I'm just going to show you some of the ingredients that I have here. I have with me cooking oil, black pepper, salt, paprika, cumin powder, and bell pepper, onion, garlic, baked beans, eggs, canned tomatoes, and also cilantro. So, you want to go and introduce your ingredients, Kat?
And I'll be sharing with you my ingredients. Alright, so I have here plain flour and rice flour all mixed together, and then I have some sugar, coconut oil, I have some pandan leaves, and this is jaggery sugar, or we call it gula oren, gula merah, and then we have some classic gula melaka. We have some cold rice, okay, cooked overnight, cooked yesterday lah, okay, and we have fresh durian meat, guys. This is what musang king durian flesh, okay, musang king.
So good.
Yes, and we need some yeast, and this is an additional ingredient. It is not in the recipe, but you might want to add on if you fancy. Okay, all right. So moving on.
To start off with, I'm just going to show you how I'm going to make my bean shaksuka. So first, I'm just going to mince the garlic. Okay. I'm just going to use the turbo mode now.
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm going to add on my onion and also bell pepper. I'm going to chop this basically for 5 seconds at speed 5. Okay. Okay, so you see this? It's not blended, it's just chopped, not finely chopped. We still have some bits and pieces of onion with a little bit of texture. Yeah. Okay, so to these I'm going to add oil. See? To these I'm going to add oil to saute. Yeah?
I think for shakshuka you really need that texture. You don't want
you don't want it so fine. You don't want it to be so blended like a paste. You want basically some texture to it. So I'm going to saute this for about 5 minutes. Okay. 5 minutes at 120 and just using 0.5. Okay, I'm going to do reverse. Okay,
all right.
You want to show your steps?
Okay,
Kat?
So while waiting for her stuffs to get sauteed, okay, I'm going to move on to my recipe. So we're going to be doing the sarabai first, which is the pancake, okay. The pancake needs to be done in advance because it needs time to sort of ferment, alright. So what we're going to do now is, I'm going to add in our rice, okay. It has to be chilled and has to be cooked yesterday, okay. You don't use fresh rice, okay. Just gonna dump the rice in, and then we're gonna put our water. Oh, shoot, okay, all right. So we need about 400 grams of water. Just gonna measure it over here. Okay, it's a matter if it's not really at zero. Sometimes it's a bit sensitive.
It is very sensitive.
Okay, so we're gonna just pour in. You don't have to use cold water, alright? You can just use tap water, room temperature water. It's fine. Okay, you want atas a bit, you can use some fancy San Pellegrino or whatever lah. Okay, distilled water. Okay, a bit on the extra, but it's fine. Alright, next we're gonna put our sugar. Okay,
This is caster sugar.
yes, caster sugar. We just need 2 tablespoons. Okay, you can use caster sugar or granulated sugar. It doesn't have to be like super fine. Okay, it doesn't matter because this magic mixer is gonna mix it very finely, and you know, you got no problem. Okay, so now gonna mix our what is this? Flour. Okay, plain flour and rice flour together. There is no need to sieve your flour. You don't need all the additional air because the fermentation will cause a lot of air bubbles later on. Okay, so now the extra ingredient I'm gonna put in just to make your pancake look pretty and nice. Okay, this is pandan paste, okay, or pandan imalco. This is optional.
Is it any difference, pandan imalco and pandan calorie? This has a taste to it.
Yes, this one has taste and color. So you just need to get pandan paste. You don't need to buy, separately pandan essence and green coloring. You save your money, okay, and save storage space also. Okay, so now we're gonna blend this up. Okay, our setting would be, you can either use, okay, the blend function here, or you can set yourself manually. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, so gonna just turn it up. Okay, that's done. Okay, so this is how the mixture would look like. Would you like to come up close and personal? Okay. It will not be like super fine. You will still see bits and pieces of the rice, which is okay because again, fermentation is going to cause breakdown of all this rice, and your batter is going to be quite a smooth one, okay, at the end of the whole fermentation thing. Okay, so now we're gonna add in the yeast and the coconut milk. Now I forgot to add salt just now. Okay, Kat is like that. She sometimes forget this and that, but at the end of the day, her food still works. It works. Okay. Right. Yes. All right. So as long as you know what you're doing, lah. Sometimes you act like as you know, but actually you don't know. But you know, as long as people believe, you, you just go with it, okay?
The end result is to taste good.
So 120 gram of coconut milk. Okay, so 120 gram. I'm using Kara. If you all fancy freshly perah punya santan, go ahead. Okay, sis tak kuasa nak perah-perah Oh, okay, terlebih tapi tak kisah. It's supposed to be 120, but it's fine. Okay, and I've already added the salt and the yeast. Don't forget. Now it might looks like as if we're gonna put a lot of yeast because it's using 1 tablespoon, but it is really needed. Okay, for this recipe. So we're just gonna put it in. Okay, so we're gonna finish this up. Now we want to heat it up slightly because we want to, you know, agitate the yeast and make it work. Okay, so we're gonna put it for 2 minutes. Okay, I'm taking up Alfa's time already.
Yeah, it's okay. Take your time.
Okay.
I'm patiently waiting. Okay, so
now you can go ahead.
Okay, so the sauteing is done. I'm going to add the aromatics. So basically, the cumin powder, also paprika. If you fancy something spicier, you can also add on chili powder. Okay, so for this recipe, I'm not adding on chili powder, so it's no spice, good for kids. Okay, I'm gonna just saute this for a further 2 minutes so that we get all the aromatics combined. Okay, I'm going to use reverse.
Okay.
Yep.
So what was added in this one?
Cumin and paprika.
Oh, I love cumin, guys.
Yeah.
Cumin, it resonates with Mediterranean dishes. Okay, it really gives you that distinctive flavor to Mediterranean dishes, and I love it so much.
With all the Mediterranean dishes, we usually have so many spices that we can add on,
lot,
like fennel, and
oregano. Also, yeah.
But cumin is mostly used, right? I love cumin too.
I also like nice.
Yes, without cumin, it's like.
Smoked paprika also nice. If you add
by the way, I am using smoked paprika because I love smoked paprika. But you can always use a normal paprika. You can also use cayenne pepper. But smoked paprika has that
smokiness to it. You cannot get
taste.
with any other paprika.
Exactly, and it's perfect for barbecuing chicken
meat
as
and
well.
chicken. Yes, correct. Okay, how many more minutes do we have? Just a few more seconds. I'm gonna be done with our pancake. Okay. A bit stiff, guys. Trying to. Why did you share? Okay, so we have some questions from the audiences. The question asked is, why did you share this recipe? Maybe Alfa, you want to...
Okay, why I'm sharing this recipe is basically because it's a go-to comfort food for me. You know, you can eat it any time of the day, and you always have the ingredients in your kitchen most of the time. And it takes very little time to actually prepare. So, you know, just dump everything in the Thermomix. So my magic machine here, you know, it goes glug, 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 and you got the stuff, put it on a casserole, break the eggs, and bake it. That's it. And you eat it any time of the day.
Wow, I can really smell the smoked paprika and the cumin coming together. My goodness. Cobaan, guys. Aku berpuasa sesungguhnya, ya. Okay. So now my batter is ready. Okay, I'm just pouring it into a big jar because later on it's gonna ferment, right? And it's gonna double in its volume. Okay, it's gonna increase in its volume. Okay, so I'm gonna put it here, and then I'm just gonna wrap it up with a cling wrap. Okay, and then I'm gonna put it aside. Okay, just let it sit and stand in a room temperature for about 1.5 to 2 hours. Okay, and then we'll come back to that.
Okay, so now I'm gonna add the chopped tomatoes, or you can use canned tomatoes basically. So I'm using half a can of tomatoes, like that. Put it in and continue to cook. Remember, I'm using reverse mode here right now because I don't want my ingredients to be blended or chopped even further. I still want that texture in the shakshuka.
Correct. Yeah. Okay, so Alfa, I heard that you use half of it as canned tomato, right? Okay, why do you use half of canned tomato and half fresh?
No, I haven't used fresh tomatoes.
Okay.
You can actually substitute the canned tomatoes to fresh tomatoes as well, but you know, it takes a bit longer for you to actually cook the fresh tomatoes, and you need to cut it down, or rather chop it down a little bit also. I'm using only half here because in the baked beans there's also some tomato sauce in there, so you don't need a full can of tomatoes.
Correct. No, what I was trying to ask you is that, because I read somewhere, okay, when they cook Mediterranean and Italian dishes, they actually prefer canned tomatoes as compared to fresh tomatoes. Although we do really encourage using fresh ingredients, but for tomatoes, somehow the canned one tastes better.
I think because the canned ones, basically they're using really
good
quality tomatoes, or rather cherry tomatoes.
Yes,
there's a little sweetness to it, whereas if you were to use normal tomatoes, it's a bit sourish. A bit sourish.
Correct. Okay,
unless
so
of course
one
you get the
tip
tomatoes in vines. You know?
Oh yeah, of
that
course,
one is awesome.
A bit difficult in Singapore, but they do have it organically, and it's much more expensive. Okay, so just make do with canned tomatoes. It's as good as it's actually recommended for dishes like this.
Yeah.
Okay, so now moving on. Alfa, how many minutes?
I'm just
6
gonna.
Okay.
I'm just gonna add on the
baked beans.
The baked beans now, and we'll let it cook. Okay. Okay, this is the thing, we need to let it cool down. The safety feature of a Thermomix is you do not touch it when it's really, really hot, okay? So bear with me for another 5 seconds. Thank you, Kat.
No worries.
Okay, so I'm just going to put in the baked beans, right? Put all of them in. This is 1 can. Okay.
Nice.
Put it in and just continue to... Oh, remember, I'm doing this at 0.5 reverse speed because I don't want the beans to be
broken
a
up
paste and
yes.
broken up into a paste. Okay, it still need that texture. So we're going to leave it for another 5 minutes.
Alright, so 5 minutes. I'm going to move on to my second part of the recipe. Okay, I will answer that question later. Okay, why I shared this recipe. Okay, so I'm going to do the Sarawak durian. Okay, this Sarawak durian is also very easy. So now what we're going to do is we have some gula melaka here. You can actually just put everything in and then, you know, the gula melaka will just dissolve on its own. But of course I want to flex the Thermomix function a bit guys. Okay, Thermomix is my German, very efficient German BB, you know, so I need to flex it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop it up. Okay, you can use the prefix functions here or you can make your own. Okay, manually just turn it. Okay, just for a short while. Okay, actually, if you ask me, can I know what's the speed you do and what was the timing? Sorry, I'm a very campak person. Don't come to me and ask me this kind of question. You can ask my clients. You know, Iza. I don't have numbers and figures. I go with my feel, you know, baby. Okay, so look at here. So the sugar, look at that, amazing guys, I know, impressive. Okay, okay. So now after this, we're gonna be adding in the this jaggery sugar. Okay, if you all don't know what is the jaggery sugar, you all eat what is this?
Putu mayam. Putu mayam. We use this kind of orange sugar.
Okay, don't tell me you don't know. Impossible not to know this sugar. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, my tablespoon used already, so I just going to use teaspoon. Okay, alright. So then after that, we will be adding in our water, our pandan leaves, and our coconut milk. Okay, so we have some pandan leaves here. I've tied them into knots. Okay, I'm just going to put it in. I've recommended 2 pieces, but you can put more if you like. Okay, so I put 4 actually. Okay, so now I'm going to put...
It's like a must in Malay kuih that we have, you know, pandan leaves.
Yes, pandan is the essence of Malay traditional kuih. Alright.
Yeah, it brings out the flavor as well as the fragrance.
Correct. Okay, so now I'm going to put in about 600 grams of coconut. Alfa, can I take some water?
Oh, okay, cool.
And then I'm going to put about 600 grams of the coconut milk.
Banyak ke sikit? Nak banyak
about 120, 200 mils can lah.
Tadi punya itu dah pakai?
Yeah, it's used. Okay, you want extra lemak on your body, you can put more lah. But 600 is a good enough amount. Okay.
Berapa banyak nak? Okay. This is 500.
Okay. But actually less lah. I put a bit more. Thank you so much, darling. Thank you. Okay, put a bit more lah. Kita kasih lemak sikit hari ni. Kita berpuasa ya guys. Jadi sedikit lemak dan kalori tu tak menjadikan satu masalah. Okay, so a bit of water. So 115. I'm speaking next to a health guru next to me. A fitness guru. And here I am talking about calories and all the lemak. Okay. Okay lah. You all don't judge me lah.
Forgivable. Fasting month, you can add a little bit more calories.
Yes. And don't judge me. Kat, your recipe you say 115, you put 119. Just do it, okay? Dan diam je. Tengok aje. InsyaAllah jadi, okay guys? Okay. So I'm just gonna put a bit of salt. Okay. Now anything dessert guys, please add a touch of salt because this is gonna just make everything comes
Brings
together.
up
The lemakness,
flavors,
the flavor
yes,
and
especially
everything.
the lemak.
Correct. Okay, so now we're gonna cook this for 10 minutes. Okay, let's go manual. 10 minutes. Okay, and then temperature ni berapa ni? 90 je. Okay, because why 90 guys? We put santan. You do more than 90, you put 100. Ni bukan kau nak masak air tolong. Yang ni kita nak rebus santan So, if you put 100, santan pecah, tak sedap. So, we put at 90, okay?
Jadi agak gudir.
Jadi jangan durhaka, okay? Listen listen. Korang ni kadang-kadang suka buat benda-benda pelik. Lepas tu come to me, Kat, what happened to my dish? Why you like that? Somebody laughing at the back.
Okay. So to the last minute of the cooking, I'm just gonna add a tablespoon of or teaspoon of black pepper, or as much as you like to taste also, and some salt. Okay. Again, this is really up to you how much salt you want. All right. So we'll let that mix a little bit, and then we can.
Oh, you want to serve? Wow, so fast. But share with us why you put seasoning at the last bit.
Oh, because I don't want we have beans inside, so I don't want the beans to actually absorb all of the salt. You know, then it becomes a bit too saltish at the end. So only at the last end, then I add the salt and the pepper. Okay.
Right.
So see that?
Wow, looks amazing lah.
Now
Smells amazing.
we can pour this over. You can use a bigger casserole, yeah? I'm just showing you in a small one here.
Very pretty casserole.
Okay. Okay. The rest can go in a big casserole later on. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna create a little well. Okay. If I can create a little well with that. Okay. Kat's gonna help me create a little well. Maybe to the side.
Oh, you want to do two?
Two. I'm gonna put 2 eggs. So just break the egg into the little well. Okay, usually people put this in a bowl. You know, some people say they get bad eggs sometimes, but I'm very confident my eggs are all fresh.
Okay, good. Confidence is a must when you cook.
Okay, so just like that, and we're gonna put this in the oven for about 5 to 8 minutes. Okay, I like my eggs runny, you know, so I'm just gonna leave it for 5 minutes. But if you like your eggs hard, then you can leave it for 8 minutes or even more. Okay, so here goes into the oven.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Right.
Very nice. Wow, Alfa, you're almost done.
Yeah.
And here I am still, cooking my durian. Okay. So we have how many more minutes? We have about 7 more minutes. Okay. Okay, I'll answer the question asked just now why we shared this recipe. It is because it is a very sentimental dish for me. Okay. This is a favorite dish of my late grandma. Okay. She liked anything durian. She used to make this Sarawak durian and eat it with glutinous rice also.
Oh, yes.
Very sedap. Okay guys?
The Otais love
Correct.
this, right?
Yeah. So up to you. You can make the Sarawak. You don't like the sarabai, eat the Sarawak with pulut. Okay? Up to you. Alright, so maybe I think can move here because now guys, I'm going to do our pancake. Okay, I want to share with you after 2 hours. This is how it looks like, okay?
Wow.
Our pancake batter, it has fermented.
Look at
okay,
the
and
yeast.
it's super bubbly. Okay, take a look at this.
The yeast has really acted.
In Singapore's weather, no need to worry. You know, our temperate is as that. It's working like a fermentation oven. Okay, so you leave it outside, it will ferment 1.5 hours, 2 hours.
1.5 hours
Yes,
outside.
very fast. Okay.
Wow.
All right. So you want the bubble to reach all the way to the top. Okay. If let's say it's only bubbling, more bubbly at the bottom, and the other part on top is still not so bubbly, you might want to wait a while. Okay, before you proceed. Okay. So now we're gonna on this. I'm gonna preheat. Okay, my pan here, and I'm just gonna shush. Okay.
I'm going to look for you for a plate. Ni pakai plate apa ni?
Okay. Hey, why keep on beeping? Very noisy. Okay. Okay, I am just gonna stir this. Okay. Oh, alamak.
Oh.
Sorry, my
Sorry.
pot is from my place.
Induction pan.
Yeah.
That one is not meant for induction.
Very sad. Sorry, this one from home, you see. Very beautiful,
Sesungguhnya aku berpuasa.
Okay, so we're gonna. Oh yeah, they have that. That would be a better choice, definitely. Okay.
Shall we? Apa ada ni first? Bau je ni.
Okay. Okay, sorry guys for the. I think lah. Figure out lah. Minta maaf korang. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so we are just going to. Where is the on button? Okay. Okay. I am going to. Apa ni dia cakap ni?
1 sec. 1 minute, guys.
Sorry, guys.
Boleh. Cuba.
Kesian guys, tudung aku sampai dah jadi macam gini. Kita balikkan dia. Tak apa, kita relax je, okay? Walaupun dalam hati ni aku sebenarnya dah gini tau guys. Gini Kau faham tak? Lah dengan bos besar kat tepi, kat belakang tu tengah tengok Si Kat ni dah lah lambat datang, lepas tu benda tak siap betul-betul nak kena tau Okay, so now okay, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna fry the pancake. Not say fry lah, we're gonna make the pancake Kadang aku cakap fry, korang ingat aku nak deep fry.
Goreng
minyak tak ada okay. So we're gonna use a bit of coconut oil, just to give that bit of coconut flavour in it. Tiba-tiba macam nak ter-breathless guys, aku macam terpanik sekejap. Kau faham tak aku punya drama ni? Okay, so we need a ladle. Okay, cantik ladle dia Okay, so gonna heat it up for a bit. So maybe kita naikkan dia sikit lah. Pasal sesungguhnya Alfa dah habis, akunya masih belum habis-habis. Jadi aku pun nak percepatkan proses Kau tengok
biar lambat asalkan sedap.
Just now 7 minutes sedap. You know. That hoo-ha 5 minutes gone. Okay, so we're gonna pour the batter. Now you don't want your batter to be too big or too small or too thick. Okay, so just in between. Normally at home I will use, I have a special spatula, okay, which is just nice for this small pan of mine, okay. So if you want to test whether this is ready, maybe we can just...
The coconut milk, the coconut oil smells good already. Nutty
yeah,
smell.
Tapi sebenarnya dia macam lambat nak panas. Kita naikkan lagi. Okay, it's taking some time to heat up. I am just gonna bring up the heat. Okay, so any other questions from the audiences? Very quiet. Hey, why lah quiet? Y'all, why? This one not your favorite menu?
Don't worry. Recipe will be shared.
Yep.
Definitely.
Hey, why you all never get the Enak book You all must support lah Thermomix. Go and buy. Support Thermomix. Go and buy Enak. I think should have still in stock, right? Yeah. Guys, it's very thick, you know. Have you all seen the book? It's super thick. You all should buy. You know, it's really worth it. Tapi yang penting kan ni ada pakai untuk ni. Jadi cerita dia nak flip benda ala ni ada satu masalah. Okay, now the pan is hot. We shall make our pancake. Okay.
What do you like?
Oh, really? Oh. Kau terus dia kasih aku buku, suruh aku promote 3 orang. Korang nampak ni buku ni? Can you all see this book? Super thick guys. Besar, tebal. All the previous books are not this thick, you know, to be honest. Correct or not? Okay. So this one we have almost how many recipe? 80 something, right? 70. 70 recipes guys. And look at the pictures. The editorials is so pretty. These are all effort no guys. So korang support lah. Asyik nak kasih free. Support. Aku berbual banyak ah. Dah berbunyi. Okay. So now we gonna, sorry, I campak ni. Cannot wait. Okay, so now, oh, Alfa's thing is also ready Okay, you all can see Alfa 1 while I fry this one.
Okay,
can you all?
guys.
Okay, sorry.
I like it runny, so
Ooh.
I've taken it out.
I like it runny
like that.
also.
Yeah, I don't like hard
Yep.
egg yolks. So,
Yum.
while Kat is at that, I'm just gonna put some coriander. Of course, you can use coriander or you can, I love dill actually also. You can use coriander or dill, and I like a lot of it when I eat this. So here we are, we're done. I can show you. Okay, so okay. I can show you with this small tiny spoon. You know.
Oh, look at that.
I like it runny.
Yum. This one you dip with your bread,
Oh yes, I
Ooh,
forgot about
shook.
that. You know, you should actually. I have some.
Okay, while Alfa is still digging, come see this one. You all want to see? You want to fry your pancake until the bubble come out like this, Okay, so you want to maintain your temperature of your the heat and all that, because you do not want to burn your pancake. Okay, so you wait until all of the bubble has pop up, then you flip it. Okay, all right, flip it for a while. Actually, no need to flip also can. All right, then just put it aside and then continue lah. All right.
It does look like a normal pancake as well, eh?
Correct. Orang dulu-dulu dah no pancake. Tapi sekarang Mak Saleh cakap pancake dorang punya macam mana cakap. Okay, so, okay. No, but food tradition is everywhere. Oh, thank you so much.
There's always a different versions of pancake. This is the
Yes,
Malay
correct.
version of pancakes. Recently, I've seen a Moroccan pancake as well being shown.
Okay. So if you don't like the color like this, you can flip it. Okay, look at that. Look at this, guys. Okay, so pretty. Okay,
That looks good.
all right, and you can smell the yeast, the fermentation of the yeast. That's what you want. Okay. Okay, just a slight browning will do, and then you can flip it over on a plate. All right.
Bila nak masuk durian ni?
Oh yeah. Thank you for reminding Alfa. All right. Okay guys, so now this is how the mixture inside this bowl is looking like. Okay. Now we're gonna add in our durian. Guys, okay. Come. I'm gonna come close. Ooh, I can smell the pandan. Can smell the durian, Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Alright, so now I'm gonna add in my durian meat. This one I use Musang King, guys. Don't play. I very particular with my durian. Okay, but of course you all have whatever preference you all use lah. Okay, this one is not a must to follow. Okay, as long as the durian tastes good, you can use it. Okay, now we're gonna add in some flour. This is for thickening purposes. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna add in one. How many Ya Allah. Okay, 1 big tablespoon. Okay. Got the coriander inside here. I put coriander inside my durian, habis ah. Okay. So 1 tablespoon is about 4 teaspoons lah of flour. Okay, and then gonna put in some water. Okay, just to finish it off. Alrighty, now we're gonna cover it back. Okay, and cook it for 5 minutes at 90 degrees. Okay, 5 minutes. 90 degrees. Okay, speed reverse because you put pandan leaves guys. Okay, we'll go. Okay, now we can flip this. Thank you Alfa for watching over it. Okay, so we're gonna serve the cooked pancake over here. Okay. We're gonna just increase it a bit just to speed things up. Okay, anything you all want to ask or talk about?
How many portions does this make?
The pancake, you can make up to almost 15, 18, yeah, depending on the size again lah. If you like it bigger, then you'll have it lesser lah.
But this is just nice.
Yeah, but this is just nice and it's just to dip, you know. Okay, I like it actually smaller.
Yeah, dia tak muak.
Yeah, okay, but this is a bit thinner because probably a bit diluted. Okay, so you all really need to measure properly. Don't follow like me. Anyhow ni, extra bit.
This one experience.
Just wing it lah.
Different
You just wing it only lah. Okay. Alright, so we oil it up a bit more. Okay. Okay, hear that sizzle. Oof. Okay. Okay. Anything else? Any questions from the audiences? No questions.
Actually, you can smell the coconut oil on it. Smells really good.
Wow, Alfa finished within. Okay, guys, you see how Thermomix really helps you to make a dish, super fast and very efficient Okay, you can get this done. How many minutes just now?
Barely.
About 25 minutes.
25 minutes like that. I mean, if you're coming back from work and you need to fix something for iftar,
this is
pop in this machine, and you get this within 20 minutes. It's very, very short time. I mean, even if it's for sahur, same thing, you know. And the best part is it's something fresh. You don't actually cook it the day before
and then keep it overnight.
So yeah, simple enough to do.
And definitely very filling. Yes. What makes a good sarabai?
Rice.
Sarabai is, yes, of course your rice and of course your coconut milk, guys. Okay. Sarabai, you're talking about the pancake. If sarawa is something else, it's the durian.
This is the sarabai, that's the sarawa.
Okay. And ample time of the fermentation is needed so that you have that a bit of soury taste to it. Okay, that's the the distinctive flavor of the sarabai. It has that sourish fermented taste. Okay. Keep the questions coming guys. Korang besar tak nak berbual aku ke? Tak nak berbual? Come lah. I think it's the timing guys. At this time a lot of people are working. Some quietly in the office.
Watching,
boss tak ada tengok.
Watching the boss around.
Lepas tu boss datang tukar window gitu kan korang. Okay. And then for mothers normally fetching their kids, sending their kids to tuition lah. This is the time okay. But it's okay, it's recorded, right? Then you all can watch it again. Ya Allah. Si sabar menanti di sini tapi sebenarnya kesabaran dah nak macam running tin.
Just like the pancake.
Hey, sabar je aku dengan pancake ni. Balikkan dia, okay. you know, over fire things can get done faster. Okay, induction cooker will take. That's the thing about induction cooker lah.
That's actually quite true, yes.
Over fire is very fast for this kind of cooking. No! Hey, don't anyhow put words, You naughty, you know you. Don't put fire, no. Anyhow, I'm not angry lah. I'm not angry. Kacau you all only, disturb. You all don't want to talk. Hey.
This batter be made into waffles?
Good question. Why not you try first?
Yeah, actually, why not? Just put it in a waffle maker. You get the waffle.
But
sarabai.
make it thicker. Yeah, waffle sarabai. Good idea. But actually, make it thicker because if it's a bit runny, then your waffle might not come out nicely. Okay.
Crispy waffle sarabai. Not a bad idea, actually.
Who's that asking? Very good idea.
It was Kelly Chan.
Oh.
And June Z says, bring home the sarabai, send to
Ada je yang menanti.
You don't sibuk here, okay? You can make your own sarabai. Don't kacau my show here.
And then Aiza Sami wants to know, what are the first few dishes you made with Thermomix?
Oh.
Okay, you share. Maybe I'll
Mine? Okay, the minute I got my Thermomix, my first was a bake. It was the apple cake. Go to my Instagram, go anywhere, you can see my apple cake. So beautifully done. I was so impressed at the first. That was my first apple cake.
Apple cake,
Yes.
Wow. You like baking, is it, Iza? Alfa?
Yes, I like both actually.
Okay.
I love baking and cooking. Actually, I just love to eat lah.
Don't we all? Okay. For me, let me see. What was my first thing that I cooked with
Thermomix.
See, I forgot already. You know, I'm not a teh tarik person, okay? I am not a teh tarik person, okay? My husband is. I actually don't like the idea of drinking teh tarik. Once in a while, okay, so when I saw people sharing about their teh tarik, you know, when they get the Thermomix, they did the teh tarik, right?
Okay.
Okay, so I was like, what's the hype? We making teh tarik in Thermomix. So I remembered a trip back to Bangalore many years ago when I was still in school. Every morning we will have breakfast and we will buy this chai from the roadside.
Yes.
You know, so they sell it in those clay cups. I tell you, it's like drinking shots. Okay. But I mean halal shots, okay. So it's like drinking shots. It's very small. So I was wondering, how come? Why are you selling this small? Oh, because very good tea, sister. Very good tea. Made from mother's milk. So I was thinking, what mother's milk? Then there's a cow. The cow, literally the cow was at the road there, lying down. You know, because they cannot disturb the cow. The cow is like their god lah. It's a sacred animal. So that one there, mother there. Oh, fresh cow's milk. I was thinking, what mother's milk, you know?
Freshly squeezed from
freshly.
the mother cow.
Yes.
That's what he meant.
Correct. No, because also they treat the cow as their mother lah. You know, it's a very sacred,
yes. Very
godly
sacred
thing.
animal for the Hindus, right?
Correct, the Hindus, yeah. So, and then I got hooked to his tea, so I got him to teach me. So he bring me back to the kitchen. If you see the place where he make the tea, you might think twice lah. What did I got myself into? The sanitary, the everything, like very questionable. But I think that's what makes the tea nice, you know. So they use 3 ingredients in it: the mother's milk, tea powder, and sugar.
Oh,
That's all, you know. Down here we all like condensed milk lah, evaporated milk lah, macam-macam we want to put inside.
what cardamom and cloves and whatnot.
Yeah, but of course they have that lah. They have the spice one also. So they will put that. But the tea damn shock. So I brought that India essence back to with Thermomix. Okay, but with a bit of twist lah. You know, just to suit our Singaporean taste bud. Because so used to mamak tea, right?
Sama tak the taste?
You ask lah, my.
We're really good Wow. I must get invited to Kat's house one day. I really want to taste that tea.
Damn shook the tea, Okay. Alright.
Ooh, that's looking good.
Okay, so the sarabai, the sarawa will look like this. It's super thick. Okay, look at this.
So someone asking, do you need to eat the sarabai with the sarawa, or can you eat with other things?
Yes, you can. You can eat it with glutinous rice.
No,
Even
the sarabai. You mean the sarabai?
sarabai here.
The sarabai you can actually eat with our grated coconut in gula
filling.
melaka. Inti filling in the Thermomix cookie dough recipe. Yeah, you can also eat it with bananas and maple syrup and a lot of other things. Just like how you eat your pancakes. But traditionally, our old timers, we call them old Thai, they love the sarabai with durian, sarawa durian.
Okay. Like then it become like
Just nice.
gula melaka. No, what's that?
Macam ketayap.
Ketayap.
Yeah.
I don't call. I never knew it's called ketayap. You know, I call it.
We always call it kuih dadar.
Kuih dadar.
Kuih dadar is known
bukan
for
dadar tu bukan dadar ni guys. Okay.
In Singapore, we always call it kuih dadar.
Yeah, dadar. So I think it's a Malaysian term,
Yeah, so kuih ketayap we found
Ketayap.
out is a Malaysian
So aku dah
term.
fikir ketayap macam bunyi very awful gitu bunyi dia. Tapi budak-budak sekarang.
Itulah. Kata tak kuih dadar.
That
We
one
tak
is
suka makan dadar.
not a good movement, you know, that thing. It's relating to drug, you know. Nonsense, okay?
So now we call it kuih ketayap lah.
Kuih ketayap lah, okay? So it's a good idea. Can eat with, and that inti coconut filling is super sedap, guys.
Yes.
Very legit recipe from Cookie Dough. Okay, dah banyak berbual. Coming to 3 o'clock. I want to finish this off because suddenly the heat is coming to me.
No,
Sesungguhnya, I need a nice. Oh, this one. I'll just wash it. Okay, so I'm gonna serve the durian sarawa. Okay, with whatever pancake that is there.
Oh my god. This is looking so yummy.
The durian
Puasa,
sarawa
guys, puasa.
has to be thick, okay, guys. And you know what? You eat this cold like that.
Oh,
without
cold
any.
is also good, man.
Ooh, I love it cold.
It's
I don't like it
ice
warm.
cream.
Somebody asking, how do you remove the strong smell of durian?
Huh?
Inside here, no, the smell doesn't linger. No lah.
Doesn't know. I think I did that recently as well. I mean, do the normal washing, guys. It's not.
Correct.
It doesn't.
Because this is
smell.
stainless steel,
Yeah.
guys. Unless you're talking about plastic container.
Yeah, come
This
to
one
think of it,
doesn't.
it doesn't smell.
No.
After that, I mean, of course, if you wanna be super kiasu and you wanna get rid of smell, you think there's smell, then you may just grind coffee or something inside.
Yeah.
You know.
Coffee is an odor eliminator,
Yeah.
guys. You can do
But
that.
really, there's no smell.
Okay. So now we are done. Okay, I'm just gonna finish this off. How come like gone, the heat?
It keeps on going up and down, huh?
Eh?
Okay lah.
Never mind. Okay, so we have our sarabai here.
Ooh,
Okay.
looks super good. Yang pandan semua dah habis.
Ada, I nak letak pandan ni sikit,
Itulah.
Nampak
Baru nak cakap.
cantik sikit. Can, doesn't matter. I just stick.
Gunting. This is like breaking fast already.
A
You
complete
have
meal
your
lah.
meal and your dessert. What else can you ask for?
Yeah, man. Okay, that's it.
Amazing.
Alright. There you go. Oh, now I know why this thing is not. Guys, things like this happen in life, okay? So please forgive us. Right? And yeah, we all fasting lah, okay? Then the smell then after that need to talk to you all. Like, you all know me, right? I talk like this, but it doesn't mean that I'm like angry or anything. I don't know who go and say me angry, you know. Kena that person. Okay, that's it, guys. This is our dishes, okay?
the bean shakshuka. You can savor this with toasted bread or pita bread, or even just eat it like that if you like. I mean, less carbo if you don't want carbo, but who cares, right? And then you can eat the sarabai.
Sarabai with the sarawa. It can be a hot dessert or a cold dessert. Doesn't matter. Okay, however you like it. Personally, for me, I prefer it cold. That means I have my durian sarawa, keep in the fridge until I'm done with my pancake, and then I'll bring it out and dip.
You know how I will eat this? I will put it layer, paste it with sarawa, layer.
Extra you ah, extra sia. More extra than the baker here. Want to make crepe like crepe.
I can imagine.
Like a crepe cake ah. Okay, that's it for today. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. So I hope you all give the recipe a try.
Yes. Please do, and do tag Thermomix SG, you know. Tell us how our recipe is, and do give us good feedback too.
Yes, and don't forget
keep
to
watching FB Live at Thermomix SG.
Support all other
you get great
participants,
recipes.
and don't forget to buy this book. This recipe today is shared from this book. It is worth it, guys. This book, okay, super thick, and many recipes from Malaysia, Brunei, Indonesia, and Singapore. That's all. Thank you.
Alpha
Bye-bye.
and Kat
Signing off from Thermomix.
Bye.
Okay. Alrighty, that's it.
Sedapnya